No, you don't need. For the club, you don't need.
Sasa hayo ndio mimi yananizidi akili. Sasa hivi we need even weekly for now, mpaka tukishamkabidhi huyu kazi hiyo kwamba bana, this is what it is, then he comes up with whatever sponsorship, finances, whatever are going to happen. From then on, then we have it. As the competition comes closer, and we need to also decide on appointing judges. Who will be the judges for this? I mean, I don't know if he's already thought about it or not. I have no idea. So we will be, the next meeting we sit, we are going to discuss about his exhibition, because 9th December is in a month.
We can sit down somewhere.
Anyway, huyu ofisi yake iko mjini.
Yeah, you can come in my office, it's fine.
Huyu kwa city center.
Namba yako ofisini kwako?
Ule ni maserikali tu bro. Unasechiwa vizuri kabisa chini pale.
No, huyu ofisi yake iko mjini, mimi niko Pugu, niko mbali kidogo kwa watu ambao wanatokea Masaki au Kawe wale.
Wangu ni Rita sasa hivi. Rita.
Sawa.
Juu kabisa.
Usije tu mchana. Usije mchana. No, on the weekend it's always like empty, so you can come.
Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday, Rita.
Saturday.
Sunday hapana. Sunday. Weekday vipi baada ya kazi? Actually, I was going to say weekday because people that have weddings.
TPC. Tanzania Professional TP. Maana TPC itawapeleka bandarini hawa. Tanzania Professional
Club. TPC.
Andika lolote.
Si tunataka usajili.
TPC. TPC kwa ile kiwanja cha sukari. Kwa tukazi ndogo TZPC. Tanzania Photographers Club. Very simple.
Hauruhusi kuanza na the club of professional photographers.
I don't think it matters. Hata ukisema tu Photographers Club of Tanzania pia inatoka.
Photographers
Au chama cha
PC tu imeisha. PC siku tukiamua tufanye worldwide tunaweza kufanya.
Photographers Club of
Tanzania.
Club. It's easy kama wanavyosema Adash. To find space to go to institute, even there at Alliance Français. I have no problem with that.
No, Alliance Français ile jamaa anijibu. Namfuatilia.
Wewe nani ashaka kujibu? Club gani wewe uko umejibu association?
Sasa nanyi bado mnataka mimi nichukue ile. Alafu mtakanyie mnanisusa.
Wewe Alioki, huyu ana ofisi kubwa sana. Utakuja kwangu karibuni.
Wapi ofisi?
Pale zamani
Empire Cinema zamani. Okay. Sio mbali na kwako. Nani IPS building usoni huko.
Empire Midnight, hivi tunaangalia Midnight.
Midnight show.
No, lakini na kama unasema hiyo ni sawa. We just need half an hour. We don't need to
lakini sasa swala ni hilo. Next week tunaonana wapi, saa ngapi?
Nitaproposal kama after siku ya kawaida, siku ya kazi.
Siku ya kazi.
At night we can meet. It's
6 CV 5 p.m. on a Thursday.
5 nobody can come on the weekend. Wote wanafanya kazi hapo.
Huyu Sunday ana.
Okay, sawa hata Sunday.
Anaoa tena.
Tutajitahidi Sunday.
Okay, let's see my dates about the next Sunday.
Sio najua leo kwa tutaka tukaya.
We can do this online.
Yeah, better.
Mpaka tutapokuwa tayari
next Sunday
we sit. Yaani kwenda next week. That's not.
Mimi niko nafikiria ikiwa wewe umeshasajili by next week na huyu ameshapitia mazungumzo tuliyofanya leo, tukionana next week, mambo yaende haraka.
Huyu sisi tunaenda naye.
Okay, sawa.
Tutaendelea kuwasiliana.
No, I think so. If there is anything important, we can just start
we
the
can
Zoom
do-
meeting.
we can do
Yeah, we can do the
now,
Zoom,
lakini
which will be
every
easier
weekend-
for everyone.
Every weekend ni ngumu. 10 days we can sit kama tunaibidi kufanye. Maybe we need to sign what or whatever.
Anyway, wewe utatujulisha maana
Next steps tumekubaliana na sajili, si ndio? Alafu nyingine ambao amesema wiki hii itakuwa tayari. So hatua nyingine ni wewe sasa kuja na plan ya jinsi tutakavyofanya tuzo. Ametuelezea
Ambayo haihusiani na usajili. Hiyo plan ipo.
Kwa kama ipo,
Yani
hata wiki hii ya sajili atupe atupresentie plan hapo.
Ni sasa sajili BASATA, KOSOTA, BRELA kote.
Which is huyu uko tayari.
Tayari,
Yani uko
tayari.
mbele.
Basi tukae chini sasa tuelekezane cha ambacho kitafanyika.
Okay.
So hiyo ndio hata wiki hii tufanye.
Katika group akianzisha mwenyekiti group. Mimi nitajibu kesho. By saa hizi nitakuwa na jibu la kusema.
Sawa.
So I think so hapa mzee ameshasema kwamba what we have to do is like think about kwamba judges atakuwa nani, how many categories are you putting, kwamba ni judges, let's say kwamba there is a wedding photography awards, there is a fashion photography awards, who's going to judge which category? So leo ukienda kuangalia photojournalist hawezi kujudge wedding, doesn't make sense kwamba hana knowledge hiyo, so you have to make sure kwamba you have got those covered as well. So inaweza kutokea kwa mbele labda wewe umeweka judge, baadaye judge mwenyewe ndo kama mimi hata sijui kitu gani kinachoendelea.
bado round
So you
inaendelea.
have to make sure kwamba hata judge unamweka they should be very
No, because this is
When are you leaving? When are you leaving?
This Thursday.
Eh?
This Thursday.
This Thursday.
After 2 days, just 3 days.
Oh.
I'll be in touch
4 days.
with you, all of you, on the WhatsApp.
no, we,
But you remain our patron. You remain
the
our
group
patron.
we will end
And the
with
first award is Adash Nair Award. Achievement. Unasikia? Ile achievement award.
Achievement.
Adash Nair Achievement
Thank
Award.
you. Thank you.
It will be great if you come and head it over yourself.
This-
Or you be given it.
And have like a small chit chat.
Yeah.
Toto, who are doing photographs.
No, I mean, basically, we as photographers, tofauti na other professions,
Yes.
we have never had this.
Around
This
things.
thing.
And that's the reason behind why I came here.
Yeah.
You know me, I've been seeing people doing great stuff. Ujamaa kila, I usually like text, yani like, man, you're doing an amazing job. But we have never had that platform like, you know what? Feroz, we
how others
appreciate.
should recognize.
Exactly.
Mimi nasemaje?
Kwa sababu if it's not about the pictures, tusingekuwa leo tunamjua Nyerere anafananaje. If it's not about the pictures, tusingejua kwamba Kikwete alienda kijijini na kukaa na mamake Magufuli. It's the pictures that speak.
Yeah.
So mimi nasemaje? The first award should go to Adash.
Kwa hiyo
Baba wa taifa.
well, what we want is like Malaysian nyinyi. You give us like stories behind.
Tayari shakupa. Na nitakupa nani yake. Na
Oh, yeah, for
picha.
sure.
Picha yake mpaka leo ile ya Nyerere yote umeona kwenye ofisi zote. Amepiga huyo. Alafu amepiga Nyerere.
Go on to Facebook.
I've been to his Facebook.
The
I
images
think you should join Facebook, all of you. Yeah?
I've seen the current US embassy where it is. Alipiga wakati huo ni cinema. I was like, okay.
Alioki. Good old days, eh?
Yaani by the time tukimchagua huyu
hakuna kusema. Hamna kusema.
hakuna. And we need
Sauti
that. We need
itoke
that.
wapi?
So you set up a president.
You know, those days, Alioki, I'll tell you this what you're doing. You see, normally, you know, when head of state is speaking only, in America they keep you 100 feet away. That's why people work with big telelenses. You cannot come near the head of state. Anyway, only in this country, we are so close working. Even then, when Malimu went to speak in Mbeya, 1995, is it? 95, 95.
Mayday.
Mayday. So I arranged with the State House that these boys, DTV, ITV,
Imagine alikuwaje?
they should be on the stage. They should be on the stage up on the platform rather than getting a view from the bottom. You know, they were on the, touching the microphone. No, Malibu, the microphone.
Sitting with Malibu all the time like this. Once at the Doma.
ITV, DTV. Oh, okay.
Even when I started Masai Studio, Mzee Boutique used to give me those nearest jobs.
Yeah.
Old good days, eh?
Ile press conference.
I got it. Mimi kodi kama 5 hivi za kwake.
Okay, you got it, is it?
Hiyo wapi?
This is Mbeya, is it?
Sasa hii na rekodi mimi.
This is Alioki.
Nice.
17 years, 17.
He was shooting. They got them on the stage itself. You say, put your microphone here next to Malibu.
These are things.
You see, this is history.
Yeah.
You see? Now, if you had not recorded this important speech wouldn't have been there.
Nataka picha zako na tweets na hizo kitambo.
No, ziko mingi. Yaani ni same.
Then I started my own TV talk show.
Okay.
It's not because
I just have a personal question.
been live Sabasaba.
So, and this, I think it applies also to you and Zap. So, if you guys, that's why I do not invite people to my studio, because there are no pictures on the wall completely. And I think Zap understands my frustration. Every time you take your picture to a print house, it comes back more saturation. Like you're there, you're wondering, dude, don't edit. I sent it, just print it and send it back to me. So to date, I don't have prints on the wall because of that one reason. What is the problem? What's wrong with you guys? Can't you just print what we send? No, not yet. I'm just saying, I'm crucifying you.
Welcome to this.
Ndio sisi wenzetu.
Mimi sasa hivi I'm actually communicating with supplier. I want those archival art paper.
The one you're talking about.
Yeah, I want to use archival art paper, which is almost like a manila paper, lakini kidogo. It is much more
Matte and
it is more matte and it has slight texture.
that paper, if you want to try, I have it in my studio.
No, I have those small sheets of
No, I have got the
Epsom.
roll.
You got the roll. Okay.
So maybe
yeah.
you can try that.
So I'm trying to get those because even I myself would prefer to have my prints done on that, or a totally matte paper, because reflection is not what you want from your pink prints. Even when I see people who have got beautiful pictures, but then they frame them in the gloss glass, to me it's a no-no.
You don't have a scanner yourself? You don't have a scanner?
Don't I have a scanner?
Yeah.
I do.
You have it. So you can correct your...
No. But he already has a digital images. But what happens is when he sends to people to print, they don't.
They
do the color corrections and they try to just.
What do you usually happens? Like technically?
No,
Do they
I-
have another
No.
calibration of the printer?
Let me explain you very easily what happens, because I used to send to Mze, and till now I'm printing with you mostly. I've seen Kariako and everywhere. The printer which they use it's a 4-color printer, 4 inks. So normally the proper color, if you want, it should start from 12 colors, if I'm not mistaken. 12 to 16.
At least 8 colors.
8 colors. So basically in 8 colors there is a light cyan, light magenta, yellow, black, and
Light
or
black,
matte black.
Sorry. So for matte paper you have matte black, and then you have light black and you have light black. So the gradation that you get,
Between the
there's-
highlights and shadows.
there's no bending. Okay, and that is why because any color shade going from dark to light is supplemented by gray shades. Okay, to bring it from dark to light. So that is why you have 3 different blacks to accommodate those shades. Now, everybody in Kariako, unless you ask specifically, either want Canon.
Nobody is doing
There's a, but nobody has that press because the cost of inks is very high. A cartridge of Epson is $220, one cartridge. You need 9 cartridges. Why? Because your matte black and gloss black are different. When you load a gloss paper, it will take gloss black, and when you load matte paper, it will take matte black. So it has to have 9 inks plus the other 7 inks. Now, if every cartridge is $220, the price is going to be different.
So my next question is, do you think as photographers, do we understand that? I know you're saying we all want cheap stuff. It's not that we want cheap stuff, it's because we don't understand the process.
Now, unfortunately, the majority of photographers in Tanzania don't come from graphics or print industry. They all come from camera industry. Mwalimu Nyerere's picture that he is,
We work together.
we are all proud about, okay? That was scanned and edited by me, him sitting next to me. And after sitting for a couple of days, making a proof print, which was an expensive practice, is when it went to be printed at Tanzania Printers. Because Tanzania Printers was the only printer at that time with 4-color press. And DTP was the only company that could do color separations those days. So now another problem now is that when you send your file, you shoot and you edit and you save your file in sRGB format. So when it comes to a computer, it has something known as raster image processing. It converts your sRGB image, and when it sends to the printer, it has to use the paper profile. That which kind of paper are you using? Is it gloss, matte, satin, whatever it is? Every paper should have its profile, a calibration profile, given to you as a printer.
Screens. You can see this new screens calibrated differently when you put it on a smartphone. It's different. So I think it's a very long process.
So by the time he prints, and if the calibration to the printer is also a problem, then the chain is broken. You have to. No. See, what I would recommend is send me a file. I print a file for you on gloss and matte paper because those are the 2 papers I currently have. And then you see that is your monitor properly calibrated to begin with. Because if your monitor is bright, then you'll always darken your images. Why? Because that's what you like to see. If your monitor is dark, you'll always brighten those images. So by the time I get and I print, my calibration is different from your calibration. So the first step is to send your file, get it printed for the sake of calibration. And then you can decide, okay, this printer prints my images darker. So when you get that print, you need to make sure your monitor and the print are matching. Either you have to darken your the screen, or brighten the screen.
Or change your screen. It can be to that point.
So basically there are calibrators out there. You buy the spider calibrators. You buy that, and it changes the brightness, color levels, everything according to the environment. So you always put that spider.
Color calibration is
monitor calibrator.
A whole story.
It's a big story.
It's a whole book.
No, but at least now I know what you're doing.
Yeah. No, I mean it's
Hata
not
ile
it's not
wakina
that simple.
wanaipigaga zile picha. Mimi juzi nilienda Kariakoo kununua frame moja hivi. Naangalia bana na printi kuna printer zile za Epson zile L800 hizi. L800. Unashangaa bana, jamaa celebrity anapiga celebrity kama unamjua. Picha zake zinaframiwa baadaye inapigwa inaprintiwa kwenye zile L800 printer. That is not even photo printer, man. That is like for home use only. So again, issue is very complicated.
But I think also, educating us is a good idea.
No, but you see,
Selling group led to
you see, Ferozi, the problem is if you arrange such a meeting, if I say, let's have a session, or I'm going to train people on how to calibrate your work on the monitor and how to send it to the printer, nobody wants to come for it.
Or maybe even nobody understands even what's been said. Like we want to calibrate any info.
Ukishanunua printer basi mimi wewe leta kama.
No one cares.
Those are the challenges we are all facing. Mimi mteja ananiuliza, I send you the picture, why is it like this? Mimi sigusi picture. I don't touch your pictures. I take, if I'm supposed to use a photo book, I just throw them on the layout and I print. Bas. Sasa nyeusi mimi sigusi picha, because I as a photographer, I know what I wanted from those pictures.
Plus, I'll bring a few prints. I don't think price is an issue, but I think once.
No, you see, I'll switch this one.